Stars with Stasi, where no matter who or what you are on this cosmic journey, you are welcome here. Greetings, I'm Stasi, your trusted psychic and intuitive reader. This is a reading for Scorpio, my fellow water sign. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome, but please keep in mind that these are general messages. They may not resonate with everyone, so please take what is for you and leave the rest for someone else. All right, Scorpio, I am so happy to be doing this live with you. So let's see, there's a few of us in the room. Hopefully everyone can hear me okay. Until I hear otherwise, I'm just going to keep going. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I do run 2 contests each month. One will be on my Instagram channel at Stars with Stasi, pinned to the top, and the other is on the community tab on YouTube. Both is an opportunity for my subscribers and followers to win a free half-hour reading. So I hope that you come on board and decide to enter the contest. Not that many people have entered the Instagram one, so follow me and follow the rules and you'll get in. Very excited. So that'll be chosen at the end of the month. Make sure to check back. We've got a lot of exciting stuff to cover as far as the planetary energies. We've got the sun moving into Pisces tomorrow. We've got a full moon in Virgo. That's what we're going to focus on mostly on the 24th. And then we have Jupiter in our 7th house. So expansion in partnerships, things to think about. All right, guys, I will open up the floor after the general reading, at which point you have the opportunity to ask questions live. I will tend to my members and anyone who's able to make a donation first because the room does fill up. All right, without further ado, I'm going to tap into my spirit guides. Let us begin. All right. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, interdimensional beings, overseeing this act of divination for Scorpio. Hail and welcome. Please give us the highest and best messages so we can use the planetary energies of the full moon in Virgo into our best and brightest. That'll be in our 11th house. All right. Magician's sword, confidence in your magic. That is basically the Ace of Swords, and it's a number 37. 37 reduces to 10, further reducing to 1 and 0. The beginning. We're starting fresh with new ideas, new information, new innovations. Spirits continues to tell me to press the message to the collective. Do not wait, create. What you're going to be able to do and what you can do now is limitless, right? We are stepping into a time like no other, something that we have never, ever experienced before. So, oh, 1 second. Dances on 1 foot, number 9. Perfectly suited. So 9 is Virgo energy. So I'm seeing the Hermit in my mind's eye. That's the major arcana. And the Hermit energy is a lot about compassion as well. So I feel like this full moon is going to bring to us some clarity. And it's a lot of energy of getting things in order and coming to terms with things as well. Jupiter is, Virgo is going to be in our 11th house. That's going to be the friendships, groups, aspirations. So you might be called to work and co-collaborate with others. Let's see here. And then, oh, thank you. And then I've got benefactor, grace and generosity, number 3. So I've been saying this for some time, Scorpio, that this is going to be a time to collaborate with others. And like I said in the title of the video, this is about finding community through expressing your individuality. So let's break that down. Aquarius energy, innovation, being unique, expressing your footprint proudly, right? That's the thing. You've got to be bold and in charge about who you are and let go of anybody else's opinions, because that is something that was ingrained in us. That's a program that we received when we received our somebody training, right? So now we're in this period of nobody training, shedding and releasing all the things that we've been told over time that we have to be, right? The things that we have to conform to. And so I feel that as you are coming from this caterpillar to this butterfly and expressing each individual part of yourself proudly, you will face challenges, right? Especially with your friendships, the people that are closest to you. I've said for some time that they can be, unfortunately, and it's not everybody, everyone's not going to resonate with this, but there are times that when you ascend and as you make your choice or changes in life, the people that are closest to you have the most to say about your betterment. But there's also where you have people supporting you that are just kind of not saying much. And I have here grace and generosity. I feel like you're going to get contacted by someone who wants to help you, whether it be that you're looking to move and they have a place for you to stay, that's coming through. Some people are looking to take a leap of faith and do something different in the job place. And you may be meeting someone that can help you. Maybe they know what it is that you need, right? Maybe they have connections. That's the other thing I'm hearing, connections, networking. I'm literally seeing like a honeycomb. Oh, wow. I'm seeing like a honeycomb. So I'm getting that like beehive mentality, but not so much that we're going to be following each other. But it's more or less that we're going to have our own little individual combs. Oh gosh, I don't know how to word this, but be individual, express yourself, like attracts like. You find your soul tribe this way, and your soul tribe is your soulmate energy, and that helps elevate you. That's the best way I can say it. All right, Scorpio. What is that at the bottom of the deck? Devil energy, Capricorn energy. Looking at the world. Oh, wow. Looking at the world in a unique way. Maybe something's holding you back. Wheel of Fortune comes out. That has been coming up in my mind's eye quite a bit, which is a piggyback to the Magician's Sword. So this is a 1-1-0, right? Actually, they're both 1-0s. 10, my bad. I'm looking at 3. Scorpio, bear with me. I'm telling you, the energy is intense. Anyway, Wheel of Fortune, karmic cycle, things starting to turn in your favor should you choose to step into that leap of faith. That's the thing, Scorpio. It's like you're going to feel like you're on the edge of a cliff. Do you jump? Do you not jump? Jump, right? If not now, when? So many of my clients are going through so many massive changes and even more coming up this week. I'm telling you, major things are happening. Oh, I love this. 2 of Wands. This is the beginning of the exploration. You know, you had the idea, hey, you know, I want to start a tarot channel and be famous. We'll use me as an example, right? And you start with the idea and then you start making plans. You're like, you have the vision for it. And you're like, all right. So, oh, I see that, Colleen 1010. You know, you start having plans and you start envisioning it, right? Nothing's set in stone yet. It's a lot of ideas you want to explore, new beginnings. So we've got a ton of new beginnings here as we approach also eclipse season. Pardon me. Jupiter in the 7th house, partnerships, marriages, also open enemies. That coupled with the energy in our 11th house of friendships, partnerships, collaborations, you know, you're going to see things coming to an end, but you're also going to be putting a lot of boundaries up. You're going to see a lot of new beginnings working with your tribe, but you are going to have some boundaries in place with people that as you ascend, I guess, I don't want to say away from them, but you're going in different directions. I just saw the 5 of Cups. I'm not taking it, but there could be a bunch of us that are kind of stuck in the past as we move forward, kind of wondering if this is the right direction. I've got the King of Pentacles, a card of tradition, longevity. I see 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. All these 10s, Scorpio. Oh, that's like the best news, right? Putting down heavy burdens and taking that leap of faith to go forward. Jeez, I love it. The Emperor. I spoke it into existence. You want to be successful? You want to leave a legacy? You want to have your head on your shoulders? It's happening. Have faith in yourself, Scorpio. Knight of Pentacles, dedication, longevity. Now, here we've got, that's fascinating because I've got the energy of the Knight of Pentacles coming through with the Chariot. It's like opposing energies, right? The Chariot is as fast as they go, and the Knight of Pentacles is like slow and steady. But I feel that this energy is more or less coming through. Virgo is going to ask you to do all of the mundane tasks, all of your paperwork, get your ducks in a row, you know, make sure that you are organized with your vision, right? It's like it turns this vision that you have into something that takes, it grows legs, right? And I feel like you've been working on something, the idea of something, you want to move forward. Maybe you've started to identify what's holding you back. And honestly, Scorpio, for a lot of people, it's who's in your circle still, right? It might be that, that you're finding some resistance. The other thing too is, because Jupiter's in the 7th house, as you meet this shadow side, right? This thing that needs to be, because see, the full moon is going to reveal to you what you need to shed, what needs work, where that Virgo energy needs to be focused on. And so Virgo is going to be about, like I said, humanitarianism. It's going to be about working with other people, compassion, but it's also about boundaries and going inward, right? And taking some time. And then we've got that, you know, the sun is going into Pisces, and the Piscean energy is about rest and reprieve as well. So there's a lot of taking a moment and, you know, organizing yourself, figuring out, being methodical, having intention and the vision moving forward. The Chariot card is also reminding you to take, you know, with all of the excitement, take the middle ground, right? Anything that sounds too good to be true, anything that feels too good to be true, investigate that, sit with that energy, because we do also have Venus in Aquarius as well. So that's going to give you a lot of feelings about a lot of things, romantically as well. So sit with that energy, Scorpio. 5 of Wands, change, disruption. The Star card. Yeah, as you evolve and as you step into the limelight, I feel like you're going to be greeted with some jealousy, some disruption, naysayers, right? We keep talking about that. But then when you go back to the 6 of Cups, you have people on your side that want to help. So as you're being greeted potentially with disruption, jealousy, naysayers, all of that energy, Jupiter in our 7th house is going to bring forward your support system. Your soul tribe is coming, right? And if you have recently entered into a relationship, you can expect that to be under the microscope in the next couple of days, as we lead towards that full moon energy. So I'm going to clarify all of these cards here. One moment, please, Scorpio. I hope everyone's having a great weekend so far. Oh, wow. Thank you, Eliza. Thank you so much. I will take questions after the general reading. So be sure that when I ask that you repopulate that question in the box for me. It'll probably be another 20 minutes or so. Thank you so much. I'm reading your question right now, so I want to make sure. All right, about jobs. All right, Eliza, just make sure to repopulate that question for me, love. If everyone could hold off on the questions until we get towards that portion, I would appreciate it, because I do want to make sure I get to everyone as best as I can. Oh, guys, this is great. Hold on one second. That was too many cards. I saw the 6 of Cups again with the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like that's new people coming in and old people just making an exit. And hopefully an exit with ease. I don't see too much disruption happening, although I see this like bickering, but that's nothing too serious. I know that, you know, and comment below, guys, if you experience this, but last week, that energy of the 12th, the 14th, the 15th, 13th of February, that week, that was pretty intense, right? With the energy of having and wanting to express yourself and having disruption. So I've got the Ace of Pentacles. Guys, I'm not making this up. Look at that. The Ace of Pentacles clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. And with the Emperor here, Knight of Pentacles, Star card, you are headed for success. You're headed for great things. I keep having this premonition. I mean, I just hope this is true for all of us as a collective, but I keep seeing like financial freedom ahead. So, you know, I hope that's true. I do. I hope that's true for all of us, because I feel that we're stepping into a world where we are going to have more access than we've ever had before, which is going to create a division. So I'm curious to see how that's going to play out for us. But with the Ace of Pentacles, this is a new beginning in the material. This is a new beginning with jobs. This is a new beginning with experiences. I see many of us traveling in a way that we had not been able to before. And a leveling of society, like a societal leveling almost. The other energy I've been picking up that's coming as we approach the end of this month and towards March is like an uprising of the divine feminine in a very, very strong way. So it's very possible that we might be seeing something happen collectively towards eclipse season that affects the divine feminine. Doesn't surprise me. This is a political year here in the US. All right, Queen of Swords. Yes, Queen of Swords, clarifying this Two of Wands. So remember how I said, you know, you're starting to get these ideas, this desire to do something. I feel like you're going to start to see things clearly as we approach that full moon. Queen of Swords has a lot of precision, and she's very clear on her ideas, right? Things have really started to come, and you start to see like, wow, I think I can make this happen. It might be that you find a new tool, a new program, something that helps your business or the idea of your business run much faster. It might be that you're introduced to someone who has a specialty, which is going to help you reach where you need to be. It could be, I mean, so many messages coming through. Forgive me for speaking so quickly, but I'm being a little overtaken here. So it's almost like you might meet an agent, right? Someone, like if you're a producer, that's something you want to do, you might meet an agent. You might meet someone who has a huge social media following and you had zero idea, and you pitch to them something that you're thinking of doing and they help you. You know, there's a lot here about just the universe putting aces in their places. And I love that for us, because so many of us that are creative need that muse. We need the catalyst. We need that, especially as a fixed sign. So much easier in life when you can find someone like a specialist. Okay, they want me to take these together. So, okay. So with the King of Pentacles here, like I said, this is a card of convention, tradition, and I feel like there's disruption coming here. So Five of Swords, which is a little bit different than the Five of Wands. Five of Wands can be like bickering, right? But this is like planned, and this is also somebody in your head, got you in your feelings. And we've got the High Priestess here. High Priestess show up when she says, follow your intuition. So don't listen to everyone else, right? You have an idea, you want to move forward, you want that new job, you want to move to that new place. You want to pick up and leave the country that you live in, change your name, live somewhere else, do it, right? I mean, honestly, no one else is living this life for you. This is a universe. You need to do you, right? Express yourself, express your individual self, live out that life that you've wanted, because you don't want to get to the end of this simulation and go, damn, I didn't do anything. I didn't do any of it. I was scared. I stayed inside. I didn't have fun, right? This is about turning that vision, following your path. It's your truth. Your truth is true for you, right? You don't have to convince anyone of anything, Scorpio. You just have to shine your light and do your light work, and you will rise to the top, no matter what anyone says. Because when someone's bickering to you and bitching to you and giving you all of the reasons why something is going wrong, that's their reality and true for them. You don't have to subscribe to that channel. You do not. Just subscribe to this one. By the way, hit that notification bell so that you never miss another live again. That was a nice plug. The Emperor card comes up with the Five of Pentacles, lonely at the top. I'm hearing that. Wow, Spirit. I'm hearing that some of you are having a real block with money and energetics attached to money. And that Virgo energy is going to have you sit in that. Some of you are going to be facing that demon. Like, you want to have all the success, but maybe you're worried about who's going to come out of the woodwork to come after your success. Maybe, you know, you're concerned with that imposter syndrome. There's something here that maybe you are concerned, like, you know, I already have a tough time socially. What's it going to be like when I'm at the top? Am I going to be completely alone? Or it could be that as you go to the top and as you are shining with this Aquarius star card energy, others feel, right, like you're not available anymore. And you might not be, Scorpio, and that's the reality of it. You might be so busy that you're not as available. And it's okay, right? It's going to be okay, because sometimes you have to make a decision. Spirit says try to maintain neutrality and, you know, how should I say this? Balance. Here we go. Balance on one foot. We have the balancing act, right? That's Two of Pentacles energy. It's like, try not to bite off more than you can chew. Make sure to still have fun in this process. That's the main thing as you go forward. Try to eliminate as much as you can your anxieties. And as you step into your gifts, you're going to have, I'm hearing, give me one moment. That's interesting. Okay. Very specific message. If you're looking to start a spiritual group, this is very specific. Like you're looking to start a coven, a church, something like that. That's going to take off very strongly. And I'm sensing in May and June. All right, so take that for what it is. Congratulations. Right now, anyone who's working against traditional norms and the grain is going to do very well. The more you express your individuality, the more that you will shine. I promise you that. Don't look at all of the social media and try to fit in. It's not going to work for you. All right, Knight of Pentacles. That's fascinating. So I've got the Knight of Pentacles being clarified by the Knight of Swords. Talk about the slowest moving knight in the deck meeting the fastest moving knight in the deck. What this is telling me, again, is dancing on one foot, maybe being overwhelmed, but it's like the pace picks up, Scorpio. That's the best thing I can say. Like the sun enters Pisces, we're going to have like this moment of like downtime as we approach eclipse season. And next thing you know, it's like aces literally fall in their places. And you are going to be introduced to that person that can get your career on the road. You are going to, you know, find that person that, like, maybe you've been not able to travel for a while for whatever reason, right? And I do feel strongly, by the way, just as an aside, that air travel might get grounded in April and May. I don't know, for whatever reason, but something to consider. Be adaptable with your travel plans. The point is maybe you've been wanting to travel and you haven't been able to for some reason, or maybe you've been housebound, or you have been struggling with the health situation. I feel that there's going to be a lot of movement, like in those areas where you've been blocked. Like something new medically comes along that removes that blockage for you, or someone reaches out and says, hey, why don't you come visit me? I have an extra room, blah, blah, blah. It's like things really work out for you. And it's where you've had a block, it quickly and rapidly opens up. Let's get this Chariot card. Okay, 2 of them. Jeez. Wow. So this is, again, the Ace of Wands. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and basically the Ace of Swords right here. So it's important to note that the one thing that hasn't shown up right, so yeah, English. The one thing that hasn't shown up just yet is the Ace of Cups. So keep that in the back of your mind as we approach this reading. I've got the 2 of Swords, having to make the decision to take that leap of faith because you've got a lot of desire to do it. And it's going to happen quick. This is really good, Scorpio. I keep seeing like a roller coaster, and I feel like we've been climbing, right? And you know, when you get to the top of the roller coaster, you have that minute where you get to look around and you say, wow, this is really nice. And then that's what's about to happen. So take advantage of this energy in Virgo to get your house in order. If you're moving, get packed. If you are starting your business or in it, get aces in their places, start asking for help. Because I'm looking at this April, May, it's just going to grow legs and take off. And I'm sensing, what's that called? well, I want to say tornado, but that's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like a locomotive is what I'm seeing. Jeez. All right. Train, tornado, whatever. Knight of Pentacles again. Knight of Pentacles came out with the Nine of Pentacles. Keep going. Keep going for your financial freedom, no matter what, no matter what obstacles come your way, no matter what happens, no matter what, keep going. And this is true, Scorpio. Like, you're going to find like these little irritants, these little mini roadblocks. And Spirit says most of this is perception. Most of this is truly perception. Actually, my opinion is it's all perception, right? You want to change your reality, start making small changes within yourself. Things outside you change. So you want financial freedom, you've got to keep going. You've got to stick to the plan. Be adaptable, but in your head, it's like not even stick to the plan, stick to the vision, stick to the goal. Aquarius energy star card. Let's clarify that, Spirit. This is very specific. Some of you are in a, well, I don't even want to say some. This is very specific. I'm having something come through for someone who's having a challenge with their marriage and needing to rely on the women in their family. This is a time to move forward and take that leap of faith, right? I don't know. Maybe you have a conversation finally, really telling what's happening inside your house. Maybe you actually say it out loud, and it's almost like they've been waiting for you to be honest about this. It's like the behind the scenes, the women in your family have been crafting where you're going to live, who you're going to stay with, how you're going to get there, how to get you and your baby out. It's like there's a plan in place. They're just waiting for you to ask for help. So sorry to get so technical, but this is very important. If this is you, or you feel that you are in danger somehow, the universe is working for you. Leave. Tell the women in your family. There's something about that. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Sorry, guys. That was very specific, but I had to. All right. Star card being clarified by the Three of Swords. Some of you are absolutely having your glow up based on the heartache of your past. That is 100% true. It's like if you're a songwriter, like Adele vibes, right? You're a songwriter, you write about the heartache and you pop off. You open up a business helping other women climb to the top, or maybe you are, this is super specific, but like a recovering narcissist, actually, and you see how you can help others learn more about that. Very specific. But or you might have been with a narcissist and you now see how to fix that. The point is, from your heartache, you express what you've learned and you help others achieve what you believe now. Achieve what you believe. Star card's also about healing and bringing towards you what you want, because it's the number 8. Well, 17 reducing to the number 8. There's a lot here about being yourself and being unafraid. This is, give me 1 second. It's so much. I'm feeling, and this might be my own energy, but I'm going to say it anyway because I can't be the only one. I'm feeling like maybe in the past you were in a relationship where your partner like put you down, or it wasn't just about third party energy, but it was like somebody really put on a lot of smoke and mirrors to make you doubt your ability. And from personal experience, I'm sorry if that has happened, but I have to say this. It's like you finally see how that was a bunch of bullshit. And I mean, it's like you've known all along, but you finally say, you know what? I'm going to go and I'm going to shine no matter what, because I'm not going to die from doing this, period. And that's true, Scorpio. And that's the realization I came through, right? Just do the best you can and put this behind you. Speaking your truth, and I say this at the end of all my videos, speak only your truth and you will heal worlds with your words. I promise you. There are others who have been through what you are going through, and they need the healing wisdom and light that you have. Two of Cups. Two of Cups is clarifying the Six of Cups. For those of you in relationship and moving towards relationship, I feel very strongly that it's because you're developing a deep friendship. You have things in common, right? Maybe you have a very different past from this new person, like different life experiences, in the sense of maybe one person grew up wealthy, one person grew up with limitations. You know, one person speaks 3 languages, one person's never left the country. Different experiences, but maybe you have both dealt with great grief or deep trauma, right? So there's something that bonds you. Same thing with your soul tribe that you will be working with and collaborating with. It's like the universe is just going to start opening paths and says, okay, this is someone that you need to be working with. This is the person that you need to have in your life. This person doesn't respect your boundaries. They need to be removed. And it almost starts to happen very, very effortlessly, because the same way you need to move past the people that are kind of the, you know, those energy vampires that are sucking onto you, right? They need to find somewhere else to be as well. So it almost happens pretty effortlessly. I do want to get a couple more cards before I open up the floor. I'm going to look up here for a second. There's a lot of people in here. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much, everyone. Wow, lots of donations. Thank you, thank you. Thank you to everyone who's joined the Starseed community in the last couple of months. And just while I'm getting these cards in order, tomorrow, guys, for those of you who are members, or if you haven't yet joined and would like to and you're thinking about it, this is a great time. Tomorrow I will be interviewing the author of The Everyday Empath. I don't know if you guys can see it here, so hang tight. I'm going to be interviewing the author of The Everyday Empath, okay? And he also made this deck, the Empath Oracle, and it's just an amazing book. I can't say enough about it. I'm a little bit half entranced, so I can't actually say too much about it. But I can tell you that it's just a great way to zip up our energy fields, learn what it is to be an empath, why that's a gift, what it is that we're responsible for as empathetic or empaths, right? So I hope you can catch us. If you have not read the book, no worries, because it will be a recorded session. All right, give me one moment. I hope everyone's having a great weekend and that everyone survived last week well enough. All right. So this is the Empath Oracle deck. Very, very nice. All right. That's so many. Number 38. Meditating and reflecting. So that's going to be your homework this week, Scorpio, which is perfect with the Virgo energy, right? About going inwards, meditating and reflecting. So this is number 38. Number 38. Meditating and reflecting. That reduces to what? The number 11. 11 is a card of freedom, a number of freedom. It's a master number. It's a number of duality, relationship. And again, with Jupiter in our 7th house, you're going to be seeing an expansion in your relationships, whether it be business, but most of us will be experiencing an expansion in your romantic relationship. If you are in a relationship that is holding you back, it is coming to an end. I promise you, before eclipse season. So number 38, meditating and reflecting. Start putting your ideas into action by taking the time to figure out how to get there, what it is you want to do. The downloads are coming. I promise you that. Number 11 is a card of freedom. Think of the Justice card, first of all. Number 11, also think of the Four of Wands, right? Where you have the staffs on either side, you have the couple in the middle. They're celebrating a new life ahead. So where's the shadow work here for Scorpio? Thank you. I could cry. Wow. Okay. This reads naked before the stars. And literally, I'm seeing the star card. naked before the stars. You have to be vulnerable. You have to really dig deep, Scorpio, and don't be afraid to be honest with yourself about what you want. I'm feeling strongly that many of you are holding your tongue and not even saying your desires aloud, because making that shift will mean leaving your family behind. It will mean divorcing. It will mean moving communities. It will mean, maybe leaving a friend behind who just doesn't resonate with you anymore. But that's just what you're being called to do. And even more clarification here, this is number 18. 18 reduces to the number 9. We're back to that being Virgo energy, right? With the Hermit card. So there's a lot of empathy and compassion here for yourself that Spirit wants you to have, and to be proud of yourself for how far you've come. That's the other thing. It's like, have a lot of gratitude, because I know I had to do this recently. I had to sit down with myself and say, you know what, I've come a long way. Stop being so hard on yourself, All right, guys, thank you so much. Let me see. It is 35:48. Lots of questions. If someone could document for me 35 minutes and 38 seconds or whatever I said the first time, and I am going to look up and try to grab these questions. Thank you, everyone, for the amazing donations and questions and all of it. So give me a minute while I try to scroll up and see how I can help everyone. Thank you, everyone. All right, so I think the first, so many. 1 second. Eliza, hey Stasi, will I get the job I interviewed for yesterday? Will I get a job soon, by the end of March? Any timelines for a job? All right, my love. Let's see. I'm going to bust out the pendulum on this one. So let me give me one card for Eliza, please. King of Cups. All right. It's going to be very important that whatever you do next, it's going to have to be more out of desire versus obligation, right? Like, Spirit's not going to let you take a job. I'm hearing place filler. Like, that's not going to happen. It's almost like they will move mountains to get you to the right place. So I'm not sure what that job is yesterday, but hold on. For those of you that are new here, for me, when I pendulum, I do yes and no. And for me, a circle is yes, back and forth is no. Pendulum however you like. It's a craft. You do you. All right. Spirit, give me a yes, please. Thank you so much. Give me a no. Thank you. All right, for Eliza, she interviewed for a job yesterday. Will she be offered a job? No, let me start over. Will Eliza get the job she interviewed for yesterday? Yes. Will she have multiple job offers? No. Is this job for her highest and best? Yes. So I asked for more than you bargained for, but I had to. I got curious. So it looks like, and I would love some feedback, right? So feel free, even if this doesn't go the way it's, you're not my agent, like I'm not going to be upset with you. So, let me know how it goes. I hope that it all comes through. The High Priestess is also showing up. So I feel like there's something leading you to this place. Yeah, it looks like this is going to happen for you tomorrow. I love that for you. Hi, everyone. All right, what does this say? Oh, I love you guys too. You guys leave the best messages. I have to tell you. Give me 1 second. Australia, hi. United Kingdom, holy crap. Ireland, what? Guys, normally I do this like at 6 p.m. on Saturdays, but I'm trying to switch it up so I can have a life as well, but also so I can get everybody in here. So this is nice. Artanish, hi. Romania, wow. Oh, you love my readings? Thank you so much. Hey, Colleen. Hey, Susa. Girl, it's been nice to see you, your comments. Oh, wow. Yeah, Annie, the 12th and 13th was intense. Oh, so many. Hi, are you doing personal readings live? Yes, I am, Kay. All right. Lori, hello and welcome to the members. All right, Claude, what's happening for me in the financial... Wait. What's happening for me in financial? Love, me, Scorpio, and them a Libra. I swear, there's a Scorpio Libra outbreak. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. So, financial, and let's start with the Scorpio Libra situation. What is happening? Let's see. There's like, I'm telling you, just right here, I'm looking at who's on, and I personally know, because a lot of you are my clients, that there's like 3 couples that are starting fresh, that are newer couples that are Scorpio Libra mixes, specifically, which is funny. All right, so 7 of Wands and the Magician. I feel like this partnership is definitely one that is meant to be. I feel like if, you know, this has come through a couple of times with my other Scorpio Libra couples. So it's almost like maybe there was recent, I don't know, I don't even want to say disruption, but just like one of the 2 of you has been sitting there going, okay, should I, shouldn't I, should I, you know, like take it deeper, take it to the next level. I see both of you holding back, maybe not being as vulnerable, right, Scorpio? So it's almost like maybe you really have feelings and you might be holding back because you know how we are, all secretive. And then you've got this Libra over here, maybe like, well, Libras, first of all, it's always back and forth, but that's great because they're taking time to review and to assess and to actually think, which Scorpios like because we're deep. So I feel like there's this energy here of somebody wanting to fight for it, right? Someone wanting to be there and put the work and the energy into it, which makes total sense with Jupiter in the 7th house. There's an expansion energy. Holy shit, I'm not even lying. As I'm saying expansion energy, the 4 of Wands comes up, which is marriage, long-term commitment, community, and then Judgment card, right? This is moving forward. It's the energy you're meant to be around. So I hesitate to use words like soulmate and all that because that means a lot of things to a lot of different people. But what I would say that when I'm using the term soulmate, to me, that's somebody who meets you where they are or where you are. That's someone who supports you in all of your fluidity and all of what it means to be, you know, an energetic being having a corporeal experience. I feel like this person really wants to see you succeed. And if there has been disruption, there's going to be clarification. And there's this desire to want to stay in it. So the other question was about your finances. Show me the outlook for the financial for Claude, please. A lot of options, maybe multiple streams of income. 4 of Swords, relax. So if you're stressing out about your money, if you're stressing like, is this going to pan out? Is that going to pan out? I feel like you have more than one option, more than one stream, more than one source. If you have put feelers out there, you could be hearing back from multiple sources. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of this energy of like, relax. Things are going to fall into place. Maybe you're just a little bit too tense right now about it. And with the sun moving into Pisces tomorrow and the Virgo energy, it's almost like you're gonna get grounded, right? You're gonna get grounded and things are gonna pan out for you. Ace of Wands, a new beginning, right? This is new desire, a re-enlivening. And the 5 of Cups. Don't spend too much time thinking of it. Don't spend too much time thinking and ruminating about the past because unfortunately not unfortunately, the truth is that you bring about what you think about. So switch your thinking to have a more positive outcome, as I say that. So that was the 5 of Cups. And then you've got the 4 of Cups here. So this is, again, thinking about the past, but the universe is trying to give you this Ace of Cups, this new beginning, this path forward. So the way to break the loop that you're in is just to recognize that you bring about what you think about. So if you're trying to move forward with the Libra, stop thinking about the past. If you're trying to get this different job or break the cycle of whatever you're going through, stop thinking about it and start projecting yourself in an abundant mindset. And that's for all Scorpios everywhere. So I hope that that helps, Claude. Thank you. All right. All right, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Who is, oh, geez. Hold on. Let me go back up. Oh, Claude, thank you for joining the members only. I'm so appreciative. Guys, you guys are really hooking me up. Thank you. And I don't know if you guys have been following, but, you know, at the end of the year, I did a live to try to get to over 5,000. And now, like, it is really taking off. I'm telling you, it's about learning to work with the astrological energies, right? This is a time to put yourself out there and have your intentions set, and things will start to fall into place. They really will. Kay, hello, my love. I'm a Scorpio. Will financial freedom come from a new job or possibly moving for my husband's job, and soon? That's fascinating you say that, because so Scorpios, other people's money, 8th house, that's our jam. That's how we live. And I think Scorpios, that once you really start to recognize that, sorry, you're seeing me play with the blanket. Once you start to recognize that, like, okay, I'm an 8th house creature. What does that really mean for me? Death, taxes, sex, other people's money. What does that look like? It could look like you're in line to win the lottery. It looks like, you know, that you have clients globally and your investments generate money passively. It looks like partners with really good jobs, inheritances. Like, Scorpios are a sign. If anyone's going to come into windfalls of money, things coming out of the sky, it's Scorpio. So work with that energy, however that looks like for you. So when you're asking about your husband, it is very possible, because whatever's happening here, it's going to work out for you. First of all, we have the Fool, starting brand new beginnings. 2 of Pentacles, right? This is a balancing act. And this tells me that your husband and his income is going to have a lot to, this is just how it's coming through. That okay. 2 of Pentacles. Trying to maintain a balance, right? Things are going to get exponentially busier for you in April. Queen of Wands energy comes in. So 2 things. One is, I'm feeling a lot of abundance coming your way, but abundance is different for everyone. Okay. So just take that how it resonates. When you see the sunflower here, one sunflower can populate a field. And you've got the cat there by your side. This is like learning the mysteries of the universe and digging deeper into the laws of attraction. All of that set aside, I feel that there is something that's going to change for your husband's job. Give me 1 second. Wow. Yes. Yes. All right. So yeah, your husband's job is going to change. And then we've got the Chariot card. It's going to happen quick. And you said something about moving, so this could very well be a move. So let me look up again. Will financial freedom come from a new job or possibly moving for my husband's job? I feel like, so this is Libra energy and the King of Swords. Oh, wow. Hold on. Oh. Okay. So, King of Swords is, I always see this as Libra energy, but this could be air, any air, right? Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But also the King of Swords is a professional. So if one of the 2 of you have like a professional job, that might be the job that to lean towards. The Lover's card is about making a choice. And then we've got the World card, right? Something's coming to an end because you've got the Fool card over here. Two of Wands, literally setting your sights on travel, moving. Queen of Cups, and then Knight of Wands. So I think that the way I read your question, it's almost like there's an option, right? Is it your husband's job that you're moving for, or are you getting a job, is the way I read the question. Regardless, the answer is I see you moving towards whatever your husband does. And when you get to that place, I feel like there's going to be a lot of success there, but you yourself come into a new stage of life. So that move might be the catalyst for you doing something big. So yes, your husband, financial freedom, all the things are great. That's wonderful, but you're going to get tired of just, like once the money's flowing in and all that stuff, you're going to be there in this big house. You're going to find your path is the best way I can say it once you move because of your husband's job, if that helps. Oh, so much coming through. Give me a second, guys. I need to hydrate. My goodness. I'm drinking tea, nettle leaf tea. I kept preaching to everybody about putting down the caffeine, and the energy was not there for me. So, stingy nettle leaf tea helps. King of Swords coming out again. What do you want? He'll come to me. All right. Let's see. So yes, Kay, I think that you should be moving for your husband's. Oh, Eliza, thank you for joining the membership. I appreciate it. It's hard to shut off my thoughts when meditating. You know what, guys? I'm going to stop for 1 second to address that because I think it's really important. It is difficult to ground and shut off your thoughts. It is so hard, especially us water signs, or if you have any neurodivergency like I do, big time. So I found it really difficult myself to meditate, but when I stopped putting expectations on it, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to see what happens. And then little by little, I was like, I would get annoyed with how much my mind would just go all over the place. This book is really good to help you with different exercises, the Everyday Impact, tons of exercises on grounding and transmuting energy, which is super important. So your clairs might be waking up and you might feel overwhelmed, dealing with crystals, grounding crystals, and we can talk about that more another time, but using crystals, breathing, right? Breathe in for 4, hold for 4, release for 4, hold for 4, and keep doing that. And vision like a square. The reason why those techniques are helpful is because you are actually doing something to help calm your mind, which gives you like self-stimulation and regulation because you're doing. And then after releasing those breaths, your body starts to automatically regulate itself. And that comes in very handy in times where you're just trying to calm down and self-regulate. So practice makes perfect. Just keep doing it every day. Even if it's frustrating, start with a minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, right? It's about your betterment. It's about feeling better. You don't want to be frustrated with this process. So don't make big, chunky, goals. You don't have to do it for an hour. 5 minutes, sitting still, breathing. That's enough meditation for Scorpio. It gets you started. Tracy. Hi, will I get a job offer soon? I hope so, Tracy. All right. Pull me a card for Tracy, please, to represent Tracy. Five of Wands. What's this? Disruption. Disruption, arguing, bickering. I don't know if maybe you're at odds with yourself about what to do next. I'm sensing like the need to make a choice about which way to go. Like an internal battle. Spirit, give me a yes, please. Thank you. Show me a no. Thank you. Will Tracy get a job offer soon? Will Tracy get a job offer within the next 14 days? No. 30 days. Yes. Within the next month is how it's coming through. So make sure to stop by and give some feedback on that one. But I hope that is true. I felt that as well. The other thing I felt when I was doing this was about, oh gosh, it's slipping me. You know what? Maybe the message wasn't for you because now I can't recall it. My apologies. If it comes back up, I will let you know. But it looks like within the next 30 days. All right. Connie, hey. Will I be moving within the next month? Landlord is an idiot. Won't fix things. By the way, my clan is Honeycomb Cliff Dwellers. You said honeycomb. I did. What is the Honeycomb Cliff Dwellers? I don't even know what that means, but I love it. I love it. That's funny. All right. What was the question? Will you be moving in the next month? All right, Connie, let's see. What do you want? Here. I feel like, where is it? Oh, there it is. Hang tight, Connie. I was looking for my deck. Things are out of whack. Okay. I was trying to say, show me a card for Connie. 8 of Wands. So 8 of Wands, forward movement, rapid movement, taking action. So yeah, literally moving. It can't be any more literal than this, but just for good measure. All right. Spirit, is Connie moving within the next month? That's a solid yes. Yeah, I feel like you will be moving. This is coming through with this landlord situation about maybe a security deposit and all of that stuff. How should I put this? Take lots of pictures, have a lot of evidence, and don't leave anything purposefully. Not that you would. Okay, I'm not saying that you would. I'm just saying, you know, the exhaustion might sit in and you might be like, I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that because they didn't do, don't follow that path. Take all of your stuff, take pictures of everything. Don't give any reason for this person to come after. So much energy. Don't give any reason for this person to come for you. Excuse me. All right, Connie. So yeah, I feel like you're moving and maybe you'll move into one of your honeycomb cliff dwelling places. Hello. Stasi, you're reading me like a coloring book. That is the best expression I have heard. I've got to monetize that. We got to monetize that. Read me like a coloring book. I don't know. I love it. Let's do it. All right. Oh, wait. Hold on. So many comments. I'm really trying. I love the Saturday afternoon readings. That's good feedback. You know, I like the Saturday afternoon readings too. I think I'm going to do it like maybe one at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard and then keep one at 6 p.m. It seems to really be able to get everybody because, you know, I'm worldwide now. So is everybody on YouTube, right? But the point is that I like to make sure I try to get with all my clients because some of you guys are 12 hours separate time from me. So like to hook up can be really difficult even when we're booking a reading. Oh, by the way, if you're looking to book a reading, I get a lot of emails. So you guys can find me via email. So starswithstasi@gmail.com. Make sure to add me to your contacts or it'll go into spam. starswithstasi.com. You can book your own readings there. Some of you have said that you only see AM readings. Click to the next week. So every other week I do evening readings. It should show up in your time zone, letting you then book when it's convenient for you. I've made some adjustments based on feedback. So, you know, feel free. If there's something that you need and you don't see it on my website, just email me. I promise you I will get back to you. So, Carol, thank you, Carol. All right. My colleague is a Libra, and I think she's working against me behind my back. Ew. Yeah, that showed up. Maybe. It doesn't matter. You get out of there anyway. All right, hold on. Carol, Carol, thank you for the donation. Carol, will I find a good love? Well, define good. We all have different, let's see. Show me Carol's love life. Ooh, Carol, what happened to you? 9 of Wands. This is like wounded warrior energy. Like you are tired of it. Maybe, wait. Oh, hold on. King of Pentacles. Earth sign, mature, in their masculine. I like the King of Pentacles. You know, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I do like the King of Pentacles. I will tell you, they're very traditional. So depending on what kind of human you are, that may or may not work out for you. You know, you want someone that can go with the flow as well. So let's see. Moving ahead to calmer waters, right? Things are going to start looking up for you. 6 of Swords. But also sometimes when they show me numbers, they're giving me a timeline. This could be June, like May, June, July. Depending on where you live. For us, that's summer, where I live. So, anything else? Literally traveling. Okay. 3 of Wands. You might meet this person on vacation. You might meet this or go on vacation with this person. Hold on. Let me look again. Oh, that's just so many. That's too many. No. One moment. I don't know. You know, there's something about your past that keeps coming up that's like a barrier. Because I've got the 4 of Cups here. The universe wants to give you something new, wants to enrich your life. But then this 4 of Pentacles comes up, and this is like, you know, guarded. Guarded with your heart, guarded with your money, guarded with your stability. And it might be that you had a tough relationship in the past, 9 of Wands, where it wore you out. And maybe you spent a good amount of time saying, I'll be damned if I get into another relationship. And so now that you are wanting it or thinking of it, maybe there's a little bit of work there to soften up the heart chakra. Because no matter how much we believe we are ready, that's the other thing. This full moon in Virgo is going to shine that extra light and say, well, you're ready-ish. This right here, this you'd carry into your next relationship if you don't zip it up real quick. So that might happen for you. But I feel like there is somebody incoming. And it's funny because as I was going to say incoming, it's almost like, no, you're outgoing and that's where you meet them. So something about you going somewhere or traveling somewhere outside of your everyday routine where you meet someone and they do seem more mature, grounded, and someone who's financially stable, not the most emotional human being, and also maybe not the most spontaneous human, but they are a steady Eddie, and this is how it's coming through. So I hope that does work out for you. And again, we're looking at May, June, July, those months, the warmer months. Whew. All right. I have my daughter watching now. Hell yeah. Hello. 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 All right. So let me see. Okay. I'm trying to get to everyone who is a member and put donations. So give me a second. Colleen, hit that like button, anyone. Yes, Colleen, hit that like button, everyone, because I forget to say it as much. Thank you. Hit the like button. Yes, 9 of Wands, because you know I'm tired. No. All right, I appreciate it. Let's see. Louise, when will I complete my book? Important. When will I complete my book? I'm not sure I understand. Are you writing a book and you're wondering when you're going to complete it, or is it... Okay, let's see. When will Louise complete her book? Huh. Wow. Okay. So I've got the 3 of Pentacles, and if you can see here, this person is literally crafting, right? Like they're writing. I don't know how well you can see that, but they're literally writing by candlelight. So this could be that you've been working on your book for some time, and the astrology is really good for that, actually, for you to get your words on paper. But there, I'm getting a sense that publishing the book, you're in your head about it. Okay, so it comes up 8 of Swords, and it comes up the Hanged Man. Hanged Man's going to always tell you to look at something differently, and the 8 of Swords is about getting out of your head. So in terms of your book, the way it's coming through is that there is a lot of potential here for you to get it done faster and get it out faster. If you just, I would say by April, like you might be finished writing in March, but April is when you're going to start shopping it for publishers, is how it's coming through. And you might be looking at this in a way that limits you because of this 8 of Swords. So I feel that there might be like a new platform or offer, an ability to self-publish almost. And this happened, one of my other clients is writing a book, and I'm hearing it again. And again, I'm not writing a book, so I don't know. But perhaps there's something with Amazon publishing, and I don't know that Amazon has a publishing thing, but I feel like they're gonna. So, or something large scale like that. Like there's going to be some very popular platform that allows people to self-publish. So you might have luck there, but this is about collaborating with somebody else and having and allowing them to help you with that process. So maybe March and April you're looking at, okay? I hope that helps. Celestial medicine. I love it. I'm an actress. Yay! I'm getting more and more auditions and compliments from casting, but no bookings. Trying to stay positive, but it feels rigged. You know, I don't know enough about the acting world. And you are getting more auditions, not callbacks. You're feeling like people are, you know, in fairness, your life is a script already, right? And so technically it's rigged by you from the very beginning. I know nobody likes to hear that, but that's true, right? You pick your script before you come here. I love that you're an actress. I've had a lot of readings come through about becoming famous. I feel like that's going to happen for Scorpios. I really do. There are so many, or so much of that is being reflected in my immediate connections, where I'm seeing people take huge leaps of faith, enter competitions, get their agents, get casted for shows. I'm seeing this happen, right? And where people are meeting a lot of resistance, they are producing their own shows. They are producing their own, like they're paving their own path. So that might be your calling. So it's something to consider, because there are tools coming out where you can, you know, speak literally what it is that you want this program to make for you, and it will create a movie for you up to even an hour. So I feel strongly that if you are not getting the roles that you're auditioning for, it's because there's a bigger path for you, and it might be one that you create. I actually just saw like Reese Witherspoon in my mind, and if I remember correctly, on top of her being like a very amazing actress, she created, right, because of the glass ceiling, she created in the industry her own production, and hired other women. And it could be that you are headed for just something way bigger than you're giving yourself credit for. Yeah, that's true. Yes, you are headed for bigger things. So 3 of Cups, a card of celebration and something panning out for you and going in your way. 4 of Swords, and this is about taking a break and relaxing and not being so stressed out and putting down like, that just that energy of like exhaustion, or is this ever going to happen for me, right? 4 of Swords. And then we have another 4 of Wands, a card of freedom. Remember I was talking about the wands being a symbol of freedom and going into your next phase of life. We've also have the 2 of Swords that came out, which is, it's not just A or B. There's tons of solutions, tons of opportunity. And it's very possible that your thinking right now is just limited because of the experiences you've had so far. And you believe in order to be on camera or to be famous, you must go through this process or that process. And I'm hearing that in no time at all, you're going to see that you are the process. You don't have to go through anybody anymore. You might really, truly create your own thing. Yeah. Wow. Thank you. So Page of Pentacles. This is you starting to say, you know what, I'm going to figure out how to do that. How do you make a movie nowadays? I didn't know you could use a program to do that. And what would it look like if I started with this dream? It's like that this seed becomes something massive. So, there is something there to you building a business or an agency of some sort. Empress. Yeah, you're going to be very successful. Keep going and create a path where you find limitations, okay? Whatever that means for you, I'm not sure, but there's something here, you creating your own way, producing your own thing. And that's not to say you're not going to get a call back and you're not going to do other shows, but there is something here about you being very successful going out on your own. All right. Hey, Nicole, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see if I can, there you are. Hello, beautiful. Oh, thank you. Will I win this competition? All right, let's find out. All right, I just want to say before I ask, will you win? Because I feel like the universe is telling me like to slow down with that one. I have to say this. I really feel that we had a reading. I don't want to out you, but we had a reading a while ago, right? The very first one. And I remember saying to you, and it seemed so far-fetched back then, and Scorpios everywhere, listen to this. This client, we were just having a regular reading, and what I was saying seemed so far-fetched, and now, months later, it's like starting to pan out. So it was one of those things where I just saw like the lifestyle completely changing, this person becoming one who travels everywhere and would do like commercials or snippets of some things. That's happening because of a competition. So let's see. I don't want to use this deck for that. 1 second. All right. Okay. Spirit with Nicole. Show me the outcome of this competition. You know what, Nicole? It's almost like, and it's not almost like, regardless of the outcome, which I have a good feeling about, but regardless of this outcome, it's the opportunities that you are going to find yourself getting offered because of somebody watches you, someone sees you. So all the things that you're posting, all of those, all the things that you're posting, it's going to get caught by someone. Because I was saying earlier, like, it's like people are watching you, you don't even know it, people want to help you. I know I totally support what you're doing, and I love it, and I'm all the way over here, so you know, I'm not the only one. Yeah, Hanged Man and the Emperor. Oh, wait, wrong screen. The Emperor energy comes up, and then the Hanged Man, right? So Emperor energy, this is winning, this is longevity, this is success, this is looking at things a little bit differently. I'm hearing there's no win or lose here. This is opportunity. Like, they're putting you in the path of success, and I feel very strongly that as you get towards the very end, like, I see you all the way finalist situation. As you get towards the very end, it's limitless possibilities, right? People are watching you and seeing you, and it's like you end up becoming the perfect person for someone's brand. Oh, I love this. Show me. Oh, wow. All right, Nicole, so we've got the 10 of Cups. This is wish fulfillment, longevity, right? Things happening, and like the family, all of the stuff. We talked about that as well. I'm going to urge you to do a lot of family planning during this time because you have a lot of competing priorities. Yep. You're going to want to plan. So we've got 10 of Cups. We also have the 10 of Swords, right? Things coming to an end. I feel that in the, like, you know what this is. Potentially, this could be one thing ending so you can put all of your energy in the other, like a job. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Wow. So Page of Swords, curious, new ideas, new experiences, new opportunities, conversations, perspectives, and things are going to really start taking off and happening for you. I have the Ace of Cups here at the end. Woo! Family planning. I'm going to keep saying that to you, Nicole. Family planning. Spirit, show me a yes, please. Thank you. Thank you. Show me a no. Okay. In terms of this competition, will Nicole win the final competition? Okay. Will she be the finalist, the final winner, the last woman standing? Okay, so I asked like 3 questions and I got 3 answers. So this is what it's coming through as. I feel strongly, like, let's say there's 10 finalists, then 5 finalists, then 3 finalists. Like, we're getting to that point, right? From that point, I really feel that the paths are brightly lit for each contestant. You really, I think it's going to be very, very close, and it's a little bit too soon to tell. I don't want to pump you up to a point of, like, you know, whatever, but I think that there's a very strong possibility of yes. Okay? Even if, Nicole, we got to a point, like, you're the 3rd, you know, the 5th, we get to the 3rd, like, as we get there, I still feel that the biggest thing that comes out of this isn't necessarily winning or not winning the title. I honestly feel it's the sponsor that comes, sponsorship opportunities, and the travel thing is real. Like, you traveling place to place and showcasing, like, this is, you know, this is where to go when you visit Bali, and this is where you go when you visit Dubai. Like, I still see something of that nature, travel vlogging, being huge for you. And I feel strongly that when that idea came out of left field a year ago, we were like, how's that going to happen? And now it's happening. There's something there, because it's like you and your partner, I'm trying not to out all your business, and you and your partner decide to have different properties, things like that. And I feel like you're going to be vlogging that experience, And the people that you come in contact with during this process are going to be invaluable in your betterment. And this changes the trajectory of your life. So I want you, this is coming through so strongly. Do not focus on winning. You already won. I promise you that you already won, because the right energies are going to meet you where you are during this competitive time. Like, truly, okay? So look at it that way. You're in the right place. You've already won. The wheels are turning. When we get to that point where the very finalists are there, I think we can revisit this question. But there's a whole lot more on the yes side of it than anything else. That's for sure. I wish you all the best, Nicole. I really do. I can't wait to see how this is going to work out. Whew. All right, hold on. Celestial Medicine, I'm getting callbacks. I even got a producer session and told me I was the top choice, but they ended up going with a local hire. Okay, I don't want to do that. I have 2 kids and 2 other jobs. I have agents. All right, well, hold on. Let me check. Oh, you're welcome, Nicole. Let me see something. Well, Celestial Medicine, didn't I just... That's so crazy. All right, so something new is coming in for you, but then you're like a little bit here in this past portion. So let's see. Spirit, let me go here. Let me ground myself. Show me yes? Okay. Show me no? Okay. Celestial Medicine is an actress. Is someone working against her, blocking her from her success? Okay, so that's a no. No one's working against you. Will there be a part, and that's a yes. Okay, so I'm trying to ask, it already knows. Okay. Will there be a role for her to play? No. How do I want to word this? In 30 days. Let's do that. Okay. Will she be offered a job or a part within the next 30 days? So it's coming. I have to tell you, as much as I was trying to get something different, the energy was still coming through that you're going to be doing something different eventually with this, but you could be seeing yourself with the new role within the 30 days. I hope so. I do. I hope so. Hey, CJ. Hello. Oh, somebody retracted a message and now I can't see it, but thank you, whoever that was. Hello. Oh, I'm so glad. You guys are great. There is a lot of messages. So let me just look really quick to make sure I didn't miss anybody, because I know the members also might have had some questions. 1 second. So did everybody have it? Well, first of all, did anyone do anything for Valentine's Day? Like, do we have those kinds of Scorpios in the room where you did something? Hey, Swag fan, what's up? You're welcome. Oh, thank you, Scorpio. Molly Pop, please don't apologize. It's a reminder that we all need to ask for help. Molly, I love you. You're always here. Thank you so much. I want to know how things are going for you. Hi, I wanted to get a 30-minute reading, the times you offer any of these times. Can a time be made for me? What would work? I'm employed 7 to 4. Okay, so if you want to get a reading, you just head over to starswithstasi.com and my schedule is there. If you cannot find a time that works for you in your time zone after looking for like the upcoming month, because I'm so grateful. I have a lot of clients and so I do book up. If in a month you don't see a time frame that you want, email me and I will do everything I can to work with you. Everything will be listed on my website, okay? So just, again, starswithstasi.com. All right, let me see. Hi, Lynn, how are you? Annie, will I get my U.S. insurance investment license and have clients this year by June? Oh, I hope so. Annie, you get that license, I'll be your client. And so that's an automatic yes. All you have to do is get the license by June. 7 of Wands. Boundaries. Fighting for what you want. Will Annie get this, okay. 1 second. The Empress, bottom of the deck, yes. I was going to switch decks and they said no. So the Empress is at the bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh, the Sun is at the bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh, Annie. Your cards, Ace of Pentacles and the Sun showing up as you ask if you're going to get this. Are you going to have clients? Is it going to be successful? New money, happiness, and then a lot of cards came out, but the two that showed their face was going to be Justice, Libra energy, and then I also have the Eight of Swords. So there might be something here about the logistics of it all, getting you in your head, or maybe there's like a perception that's holding you back about the legalities of starting this financial venture in the States. But I feel like that's definitely going to work out for you. It might be that there are some limitations that you meet regarding licensing and being licensed in both states, or no, being licensed in both countries and working. King of Wands shows up, and the person that came to mind was that Leo. And then I've got the 10 of Swords. So I'm not sure if you starting this business puts things to a bit of a halt with whatever you're doing with the Leo, if you're going to do them both concurrently. I don't know. There's a lot coming through for that. That might take Hanged Man, looking at things differently. So let's see. 1 second. Show me, Annie. Visionary, number 2. Okay. You are a visionary, Annie. Spirit, show me a yes, please. Show me a no. Will Annie get her U.S. investment and insurance license and get clients by June 2024? So that's a no. Let me reread it. So, I asked too many questions, maybe. Let's see. I know how to ask this. Let me see. Will Annie have investment clients in the U.S. by June? So that's a yes. So Annie, I think that the way I asked it is what messed it up a little bit. That's why it's so important to be clear in your manifestations and your questions. So I would say that there is a likelihood here for you to have clients by June. I am picking up something having to do with the logistics of it all. So maybe that was the discrepancy when I was asking about, because I believe you're asking about insurance and investments. So there might be or have been some discrepancy with, like it might not happen so smoothly. Something about legal barriers. And I see you have a second question. Will my coaching Colby business take off in the US? If you incorporate, okay. I feel like you would have to somehow incorporate that into your financial profile, like perhaps if you are helping people with their businesses and their finances, and then on top of that, you're teaching them about their Colby profile and how to move forward, and you use that like as a part of a package, yes, I think that would work. So let's see. Let me reread this. Will Annie's Colby business take off in the US? Let me re-ask that, because that question, okay. Will Annie have monetary success from Colby assessments in the US? All right. Annie, it's coming through as a no, but I'm going to tell you why, because I got another message while that was coming through. So I think it's going to have more to do with the technology coming forward, and that people are going to be assessing their personalities and things like that using human design. And I know that there are multiple ways to do personality assessments and things like that, but there's something about that. So what I would really suggest, and the way it's coming through, is that as a separate entity, perhaps it might not be the driver. However, mixed together with your packages for financial freedom, if you did something like that, I think that would really, really take off. So as an independent structure, no. As a standalone, no. As an add-on and part of the teaching someone financial freedom, yes, because that assessment is a really great way to teach people how to work with others, which is going to be huge coming up with collaborating. So I feel like that's going to work out. You just have to look at it differently. Like Spirit said, switch the way you think about it. All right. Trying to see everyone. Oh, other things came in. All right. Hi, CJ. Hello, hello. All right. My new job got pushed back. I had an interview for another job that's more stable but less money. Which one do you see working out for me? New job or interview? Well, they're both new jobs, so how do I word that? New job. Okay. I'll take this. All right. Spirit for Lori. She has 2 jobs ahead of her. Which one to see which one's better? Is the new job... No, they're both new jobs. Let me try to find another way to word this. Okay. Will Lori's new job be the one she just interviewed for? Okay, no. The first job that was pushed back, will that be the job that Lori goes with? Yes. Okay, so the whatever job got pushed back, according to this, that's the one that you're going to go towards, not the one that you just interviewed for. So I hope that's true. Sometimes it can be a little tough to ask the right questions with the pendulum because it's very specific, but I think I pounded that one out okay. So it looks like it's the one that's pushed back. I I feel like I'm going to mispronounce your name. So Stael, Stale. I don't know. I'm sure I'll hear about it later. Hey, Stasi, I'm glad to be on. I'm glad you're here too. All right. Any message for me? I have someone in mind named Jeremy. He just moved to the city, and I want to know if something is there with Jeremy. Let's see. Jeremy. Like a love connection. So the Three of Cups comes up. That's a card of friendship and celebration. So there's a minimum of friendship there. And then we've got Three of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. This person definitely is about having fun, celebrating. Maybe you guys like a lot of the same things together. They could be an earth sign if this represents Jeremy. But let's see. Still. Rem. All right. Is there let me ask first. Is there a romantic connection with Jeremy? Yes. Okay. Is it a long-lasting romantic connection? Oh. Okay, so this might be a friends with benefits situation. That's how it's coming through. This might be, yeah, so I feel like this might be, there's more friendship and hanging out and doing things. If it develops into anything beyond that, it might take some time, but this is, I feel like this is more of a, friends with benefits, but one that actually is a lot of fun. And I don't know, you guys, I think have a lot in common, but it definitely is going to start out there. And from there, I guess you have to see where it goes, but it's going to spend a good chunk of time in that situation. But this seems like a lot of fun and going places and doing things and getting out of the house. So if this person just moved towards you, maybe you become their tour guide of the city or wherever you live. You know what I mean? Page of Pentacles. This really is coming across like an earth sign, unless you guys work together or something. But this is coming through as somebody who's, maybe they're focused on their money. I say all that, and the Four of Wands comes up at the bottom of the deck, which is a card of long-term commitment, community, and marriage. But this is also a card of community. So in my mind, I feel like you guys start out kind of slow, get to know the neighborhood, almost like get to see the community, doing all the things. If it turns into anything like this, I think it would be later on down the road. Page of Pentacles coming up again. Yeah, it's just like there's so much to do up front that the Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords, King of Swords. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be like a fun like time together, doing things and rediscovering places to go and all of that. And then from there you can see, but it's definitely something positive and something in your favor. You're welcome. All right, Kay. How can I not procrastinate so much in grad school? Going for mental health counseling, deal with ADHD tendencies, but never diagnosed. How does the pendulum work? Okay. So let's see. The pendulum. I feel like this is, I just want to say a few things about witchcraft or laws of attraction. Call it what you want. I call it my witchcraft. Okay. So it is a craft. It is personal. There is no wrong way. There is no right way. Yes, you could be a degreed magician. You could be, you know, a Freemason. You could be all of the things, right? You could be in a mystery school and you could have a gazillion rules and regulations and very specific clothing and colors and symbols and sigils, and all of that is true. And all of that works. It really works. It does. However, you don't have to wait to be that level to start magicking. right? You don't have to wait till you're that level. You don't. It's about will, intention, desire, focusing on what's for your betterment and focusing on yourself. So when you start working with your tools, it's because you're being called to do it. So if you're drawn to tarot, if you're drawn to astrology, numerology, all those things, you're being called, right? And however you magic, however you use it, it's true for you and it works for you. So for me, right, a lot of people use these circular pendulum boards that say yes, no, maybe, and they'll have like the zodiacal wheel, and it'll give you so much information. As a neurodivergent person, that's too much. I don't need that information. I'm extremely intuitive. The information comes through my crown or through, I get the high pings. And then from there, I work with my tools. My tools are the guide, right? I'm the leader. I drive the ship. So when I use my pendulum, what's easiest for me, because I don't like all of the noise, circles are yes, and back and forth are no. And that's how I trained my pendulum. And you train your crystals and your tools to work for you the way you want them to. And quite frankly, even when you are working with, a degreed magician or someone who has like Freemasons, like I said before, even when you're working with them, when they are working outside of that very specific ritual, they will go back to crafting most of the time for, what feels natural to them and the deities or energies that feel natural to them. So I hope that helps. And when you're talking about procrastinating and the ADHD and not being diagnosed, to be honest with you, there's a couple of things to consider. Like, even if you had a diagnosis, what would that look like for you? Does that mean you'd hop on medication? Does that mean you'd train your brain differently? Does it mean that you would look for different natural healing modalities? So if you already have an answer to that, and deep down you feel that you're easily distracted, just start the process of healing your mind and body. Sound therapy is a really great way to get yourself regulated. But one of the main things that is a huge driver for people who are very successful that deal with ADHD is that you do what calls to you. Like, you really, Scorpios are already this way, but you add some neurodivergency to it, and we don't want to be steered outside of our desires, right? Nobody does, but a Virgo will get the job done. A Capricorn will get the job done. Scorpio will be like, bite it. I don't feel like it. Not today. And that's how we are. So when you have neurodivergency on top of that, the best thing I can tell you is if you are spending time doing things that bring you a lot of anxiety, if grad school is overwhelming you, if it's making you feel like this might not be for me, the truth is it might not be. And so you might need to consider what's going to elevate your spirit and make you happier. Like, you might be overwhelmed. That is one of the biggest reasons, in my opinion, in my experience, for me personally, when I have too much incoming, if any of it is stuff that I really don't want to do, the minute I release it, I get everything else done immediately. It's just, it becomes a huge barrier. So I feel like just really start, like I keep seeing the sound therapy as one of your best ways to self-regulate. So listening to different healing frequencies, that's the term I'm looking for, healing frequencies, and get into drinking herbal teas and things like that, release the caffeine. This helps a lot, natural tinctures, all of that. And I'm not a medical professional at all, but I am an herbalist. So there is passion flower. You can make a tincture from that and helps calm the mind in the evening. Woo! All right. Wait 1 second. Oh, there's so many comments. Hello. Butterfly. The job opportunity I asked about before fell through ineligibility, but I'm all about the idea of where to turn next. Is there a direction I haven't considered? All right. Butterfly Love Child, career and job. Seven of Swords, fighting for what you want. Knight of Cups, coming in with a strong offer. And you're saying you weren't eligible. This is saying fight for what you want. Fight for what you want. Why? Why? Ineligible. Was there a mistake? Listen, I don't want to say this. It's coming through like there was a drug test situation. I don't know. But I could be wrong. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Knight of Cups, Seven of Swords, the Emperor. This is about a job. This is about fighting for your job. And let's go back to the pendulum. All right. In terms of butterfly love child, is there a third option for employment? No. Will she become eligible for the first job? Yes. Does that happen within 30 days? Does it happen within 14 days? Ugh. Sorry, the sensations. Does it happen within 7 days? No. So maybe within 2 weeks you'll hear, right? It's not 7 days. So maybe within 2 weeks you'll hear about why. Maybe there's a mistake in the ineligibility. Maybe there was something. I don't know. Something happens 14 days. Or it could be that there's a separate spot or something that you are eligible for through that first contact. But with the Emperor coming through, that's Aries energy. The North Node's in Aries. Eclipse season. I don't know. It still came through that way. So I'm not really sure. I don't have a different answer for you. It's still good news. It didn't show that there was a third option. So maybe it's just not a path that has enough energy in it yet. Like, it's not to say, holy shit. So the Emperor card comes out again. And with the Emperor's number 4, it could be April, but it's also Aries energy. And this is your job. I mean, this is money. 3 of Wands, right? This is having your mind, your eyes set on it. I still think that first opportunity is going to come back to you. I don't see it coming up as something third place, meaning like a different opportunity. Am I missing anything? Why? On the floor. Oh. Two of Wands, 4 of Cups. 2 of Wands, the idea is there, the desire to do it's there. 4 of Cups, kind of like sour grapes energy, but then the opportunity comes. I'm not sure how to tell you. I know that you're saying it's not really resonating, but that's how it's coming through, and I don't want to bend it. So, I don't know. I'm curious to see how that comes out. I hope that it works out for you, but it feels like this is 9 of Swords, like a lot of anxiety about it, but it's still coming through like it's going to happen. So there might be something there. All right. I am trying to read some of these notes and I can't. Hold on. NDA, hello. Still so much fun watching you do this. Until the next live or other videos. Glad I was here earlier. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you. Sarah. Hey, Sarah. Hello, Stasi. Could you please tell me who my soulmate is? Oh, I don't know that I can do that. I honestly feel a strong connection to an Aquarius on many levels and almost like he's my twin flame or we are meant to be. I can ask about a specific person, but I don't think I think I would be making something up if I just said who's the soulmate. We can try, but let's see what comes through. Hold on. Who is this? Sarah. All right, so Sarah. Show me Sarah's soulmate, please. That is so many cards on the floor. All right, guys, listen. We're just going to pretend, but sorry. All right. Another reason why I keep a blanket, because I often have to... Oh, shit. Ace of Cups. Hold on. Hold on. So that's a new love interest. Anything else on the floor? No. Hold on. This heating pad, as you all have been following me, is a real situation. Ace of Wands, Six of Wands, Ace of Cups, Knight of Wands, King of Cups. This is like two people. Okay. I see a water sign, a fire sign. Doesn't have, this could be anybody. But I do see a new beginning, right? New beginning in love, and Ace of Cups. This is a lot of desire. It could be like a good sexual chemistry as well. So the King of Cups is somebody who is mature and emotionally stable and, like, you know, pretty fluid in their ideas. But the Knight of Wands is a little bit of a player and, you know, like that in and out energy. I gotta find a new term. But, you know, someone who is, you know, maybe not always very reliable. Committed is the word. But on the other hand, the King of Cups is very committed. So I'm not sure if this is two people coming in for you. You know what I just noticed, actually? We've got the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups. But I've got the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So is this two people? Or you got one person who's very expressive, or what? Six of Wands, a lot of celebration, a lot of happiness. You might be going out a lot. So, Sarah. Spirit. For Sarah, is Sarah's soulmate an Aquarius? No. Is the Aquarius her twin flame? No. Will Sarah meet two people? Yes. Is one a water sign? Is one a fire sign? They're the same. Okay. All right. It's the same person, actually. So when I'm asking about if you're going to meet two people, I think they're taking the Aquarius as one person, and then this is two people. So, or this is one person. So it might be really that you have some, maybe you meet somebody with English. Maybe you meet someone who has strong water and fire in their chart, but whatever this is, this relationship is going to take off because the emotional and sexual chemistry is really there. And Knight of Wands also, it could just be that in the beginning, right? That it's just like any relationship in the beginning. Until it grows legs, it's not committal. It's hanging out. It's getting to know each other. But this is a new person. I don't know that this is the Aquarius. According to the pendulum, it was not. I'm not feeling the Aquarius. I'm feeling somebody new is coming in. So I hope that helps. If you think the Aquarius is a twin flame, it didn't even come across as a twin flame, but if you think that, oh, I gotta make mention of this. Hold on. As I was saying that about the Aquarius, I saw two cards, and I wasn't going to take them, but now I'm going to. So Nine of Wands came up when I was, or Nine of Swords came up when I was talking about the Aquarius, and that's can be a little bit of anxiety there, and like sleepless nights, wondering if this is going to work, if this is the one. And the Ten of Wands is like, yeah, maybe put that one down. So it might not, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're not interested in you. They could be very interested in you, but it might not be the best course of action because you've got this amazing, you know, fiery, emotional human being coming towards you. Somebody more compatible is what I'm hearing. Somebody more fun. Somebody's going to be a lot of fun. That's the thing. You need fun. They're going to be fun. They want to get out. They want to go hang out and do things, and that's going to be a much better match for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Stale, what's to say? Thank you so much, Stasi. And yes, we work together with Jeremy, and I keep avoiding him to protect my space in general. Read for my finance and career. What's coming up in my life? Struggling with life. Okay. I thought I misread that, and I thought you were telling me that you were keeping Jeremy away from your fiance. That is not what you said. You said finance. Okay. So, what's coming up with the money? It's too many. All right, guys, I think this is going to be one of the last questions I take, so please hold off. I'm going to look and see if I missed anyone, and if I have the moment, I will answer it. But as far as making more donations, if you do, I appreciate it, but I will probably not get to your question today. All right. So again, guys, if you're looking for something more personal, feel free to book a reading at starswithstasi.com. And again, thank you so much for the newest members that have joined today. Please go over to the community tab or the membership tab and look for the post on Raven's interview tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? Even if you haven't read the book, please feel free. Just join us. You know, you won't be on camera. Annie's going to be moderating the call, and Raven and I will be asking and interviewing and doing the questions with each other, so it'll be fine. But the link to the book, Everyday Impact, link to the Oracle, all of that's in the description box. The Hanged One. So you were asking about your finances, and this is number 12. Number 12 reduces to the number 3, which is Empress energy. So whenever I see the Hanged One comes up and someone's asking about their finances, I always get this impression that there is a stone unturned, right? Something you haven't considered for money. Like if you're currently working at this job and, you know, you're feeling like it's not paying enough, maybe it's that you need to have a conversation about having your responsibilities changed or going into management. Although I feel like that might be more stress than it's worth. I'm not sure what you do, but that's how it's coming through. Especially if you work in hospitality or do anything where you're working with other people, that might be very difficult. So let's see, what else do we have? You're welcome, Sarah. Aw, thank you so much, sweetheart. You're very sweet. Hold on. 4 of Swords. The Hanged One. Queen of Pentacles. Well, that's good. Queen of Pentacles is good for the money. 4 of Swords, relax, take a minute, look at things a little bit differently. They're saying there is a path you haven't explored yet. Yeah, there is, because 10 of Pentacles comes up. So let me just see if there's any other notes. You're struggling with career and finance. Okay. I know this is not an immediate answer, but this is how it's coming through. So the 8 of Pentacles is usually like when you are studying something new or you're really putting your mind to something. I feel like the job that you're at now is just that. It's a job. And maybe you have a talent or something that you're really good at that you love doing. Or maybe you've been thinking about going back to school or doing something different. But if there is like another job, excuse me, if there is another position within your current career, you might be, you know, suited to ask for, like I said, a next level job within your career. But I almost feel like this is a new course of study, like you're pivoting, taking a whole new direction. And it is going to be very beneficial. So I don't know. It really isn't going to tell me specifically what you're going to do. 3 of Wands. I say that, but here we go. 3 of Wands. This could be that, you know, you're traveling. Have you thought about moving? Is there something taking you in a new direction? 7 of Swords, having to fight for what you want. And I just feel very strongly that this is spirit pushing you out of your comfort zone so that you'll finally take the leap of faith. So if there's always been this background noise where you're like, and my hand is itching, which means money's going to come in for one of us, I hope. I would just say that it's coming through like maybe you've always wanted to study XYZ thing. Maybe you've always wanted to sell your artwork. Maybe you've always wanted to fill in the blank. The discomfort, the push, the anxiety that you're feeling in your current position is Spirit's way of letting you know you're off track. So I want Scorpios everywhere to hear that. Whoever's left on this call, right? When you are feeling ambiguity, anxiety, sleeplessness, anything like that, when you're contemplating an idea, a situation, that is really your highest self going, this isn't for you, right? You've got to go elsewhere. And that is a scary conversation to have. But the minute that happens, simply say, what do you want me to do then? And I promise you, you'll get a response. And it might not be one you accept, but it's going to be probably the direction you need to go in. So the Five of Cups, this is really about like having your head stuck in the past and not seeing the potentiality of where you are today. So it's almost like turn around and look at how much support and how much you have actually right in front of you. So there could be just that you're in your head about the past, but I feel like there's a new course of action ahead for you. So it really would just be about you thinking, you know, what have you suppressed over the last several years is what I'm getting, several years. If you have a gift, something that you have kind of shied away from doing, this is your time to step forward because they will continue. Yep, Empress. This is how you make your money. This is how you become free, by doing that thing that you've kind of always kept to yourself. I don't know what that is for you, but there is something there. So everyone, thank you so much. It is 3 o'clock and I am out of juice. I just want to say hello. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you to everyone who commented, donated, who comes and shares your energy. I'm so appreciative. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. And again, even if you can't make it, all you have to do is join membership and the video will be there for you. I am so thankful for your time and energy. Remember, guys, that we are all just stars from the sky with feet on the ground, doing the very best we can with the information that we have. So be kind to yourselves and each other, and you will heal worlds with your words when you speak your truth. With that said, may the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it. Guys, catch me on Wednesdays at, normally it's 11 a.m. Unless there's something going on, but it's always a premiere on Wednesdays for the Scorpio Weekly, and I do have the live, happens every weekend, although it is subject to change because I try to get everyone in, so I'll do 2 different time zones. If you have suggestions for anything else you'd love to see, drop me a line. Feel free to book your personal readings at Stars with Stasi. All the links are in the description box. And until Wednesday, have an amazing weekend and see you soon. Bye, everyone.